Are you recording already?
Yeah. I'm gonna fix my hair real quick though.
Okay, well I'm gonna edit a lot of this out because I'm gonna start off by picture.
Okay, that's okay.
So the reason I was so mad at you know who.
Yeah.
Is because they told the one that you would marry.
Okay. But not really marry.
Yeah. So he didn't want to tell me this yesterday to add stress to my day because my grandpa was in the hospital. But so he waited until today to tell me that the other one, the asshole, said that if he didn't get anything done, like if he was busy and couldn't get to it, that it was no big deal. And if there's just stuff you don't want to do, don't worry about it because I'm just going to leave it all for Shannon. So I kind of lost my cool. And that's when I immediately called Nick and I like went off like a fucking bottle rocket. I was like, I told him, I was like, I'll fucking work graveyard. I was like, I don't fucking care. Like,
would it be really mad if my future non-husband like just left it for his fucking ass? Like he doesn't realize there's like an overflowing trash by the front door, right? By the way, this is your water.
The one that you would marry?
Yeah.
Your future not husband?
Yes.
Okay. He's not. He leaves stuff for him.
Oh, I know, but I mean, it was so overflowing. Like it's not summer yet. That had to have been from.
Oh, you should have seen the bathroom trash. But usually he takes that one out at the end of his shift. So yesterday he mopped at the very end of his shift, like 20 minutes before next shift came in, and he had some foot traffic. They weren't like muddy shoes, but you know how if you walk on our mop floor, you'll still see the shoe prints. So there was shoe prints over by the beer cooler because it was like a group of people that came in and got beer. And when he got there this morning, it was still there. So he came to me and was like, "Were they?" And by the way, it was his BFF that he's gonna be moving in with that worked last night. So he was like, "Were they busy?"
Will he move in when he doesn't have a job?
Right. So I was like, he asked me if they were busy, and I said, "Oh, well, let me get the tow report." I showed him the tow report. $466 inside the store. He just stops and stares at it for a while, and then he looks at me, and then he looks back at it, and he goes,
"Because he's worked graveyard shift too."
Exactly.
On the register.
And the first thing he said was, "I've worked graveyard. That's a really slow day." I said, "I know." And he goes, "So what did he do? Just sit around with his thumb up his ass?" And I looked at him and I said, "It's your best friend. You tell me." I don't fucking know. If you got a problem, take it up with him.
So, it's so annoying.
It's really hard not to use their name.
So we're gonna do a snack crate.
Yes.
Oh, it's Caribbean.
Caribbean snack crate. Yeah, I had. That's why I opened it because I couldn't remember which one.
And this is like snack. Is that like what you order it with? The hashtag?
What?
Snack crate.
No, that's just saying that you have a
You
Caribbean.
can search it.
Yeah.
Oh, like so if you went to the website, that's what you would put in. Is
yeah, or like if you were on Twitter, you would hashtag.
Oh, hashtag Twitter and tell them exactly what I think.
Right.
Look, it has pretty pictures.
It does. It has very pretty pictures. Tells us what everything is and what we're going to be sticking in our mouths if the packaging does not.
How do you fit 700 islands into that area?
You just fucking start.
They're just, oh, well, you know, they're like these little land masses here, too. So that's crazy. You wouldn't think that the Caribbean.
Like all out here. These are tiny land masses.
Over 700. 13 sovereign states, 17 independent territories. That must be like the ones that are dependent on France and UK. It's the birthplace of James Bond, author Ian Fleming. Oh.
Ian Fleming was born in the Caribbean.
Yeah, his home is in Jamaica.
Is it the Caribbean
like,
or the Caribbean?
I didn't know that. It's the Caribbean. I think it's Caribbean. Like it flows in one word where you say Caribbean. That's for people who can't fucking pronounce it. Like you can't pronounce.
I just say Caribbean.
I say Caribbean. Tomato, tomato. Potato. That is so cool though that
MOON. That's
Ian Fleming is actually from Jamaica.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I mean,
I'll be honest though, I know like nothing about James Bond.
I love not the original James Bond. So in love with him. There's just something about Sean Connery, even though he's old enough to be like My grandfather. Probably my great-grandfather by now.
If it makes you feel any better, George Clooney, obviously old enough to be my grandfather, and I used to have the mega hots for him until I found out he's a doucher.
Exactly. I used to like him, like when I was a kid. Not that he was that much older than me. I was like a teenager. And I was like, oh, he's good looking. And then, like, by the time I was married, my second marriage, I was like, wow, he's a douche.
Yeah, right? Like, kind of really, it doesn't matter how pretty your face is if you're an awesome.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, not the prettiest face, but I'm an awesome person. So
Exactly.
that
So-
was it.
And you do actually have a beautiful face.
Oh,
We both
thank
do,
you.
actually. It's kind of funny. We look totally different when we're both in makeup.
Yeah, and everybody thinks that we're related.
I know. It's because
Like,
we're both
I
cute.
normally don't play
It's
grab
'cause you're
ass with
both
my
cute.
sister.
Well, maybe they're from Arkansas.
Well, you know.
No offense to anybody from Arkansas. So
Yeah,
please
we're
feel
not.
free to make fun of Oregonians.
There's plenty.
So residents of colonial Cuba could be punished for insulting a bird.
Is that
See-
kind of like how we have the law where we're not supposed to eat ice cream on Sundays? Like it's no longer in practice, but it's still a
A
law.
law, probably. Like,
And
ice
it's ass
cream
is
must have
eating
been
ice
like
cream
the
on Sundays
devil's
a lot.
tool. Like, back then, maybe that's how men were like, come here, honey, I'll give you a little ice cream in your dish.
To be honest, it makes me think that it was like a religious thing because, like, God rests on the seventh day, and your body's supposed to be a temple, so we didn't get no ice
I think
cream.
it's more of,
It's God's day for
if
ice cream.
anything that was pleasurable, kind of like the Amish they don't do anything that's pleasurable because that's a sin.
What a life!
So,
Not knocking Amish people. They do a lot of really
you
awesome
know what?
stuff.
If you,
Well,
the thing is if you don't do it every day, you start to really not miss it. It's just like sex. You can be celibate and not even.
sorry, Ricky, I don't miss it.
I-
This is because my ovaries are shot, but whatever.
Neither.
I gotta edit that
I'm
out.
good.
I gotta edit.
Until I start dating somebody, I'm good. But that's what I mean.
This
Like,
is a cut moment.
maybe it was one of those guilty pleasures. Like, you thought of it too more. Maybe people had this thought, like, you think of it too much, it takes away from your thoughts on God type of thing. I totally think it's a religious issue. I mean, it has to be that stupid.
Well, all I know is that millions of people, billions actually, across the globe will eat ice cream on Sundays. But
I eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner when I'm
and it's not
irritated.
illegal all across the United States.
Just
It's like
Oregon.
in specific states. They
Oregon.
have these specific laws where it's like, what did you do eating ice cream on a Sunday that spurned someone so badly that they went out and sought legal action?
Oregon just has a bunch of weirdos in the period. Outlaws too. Like everybody ran here.
I'm like literally really
Like every outlaw from England ran here.
I'm literally a descendant of Jesse James. Like his family.
My person who came over was also the grandfather of the Loomis clan
There you go.
or gang or whatever you want to call them. I just
Whatever
think
their
I think
official
what they
title.
you know what I don't care. I think that until the very end when some weird thing happened, I forget what it was. I say good for them. Good for them for self-managing their own bullshit in these towns and keeping law and order.
Right.
That's what I
Not
gotta
an
say.
easy thing to do.
Back then, no. And that's
Even now.
that's pretty much like a hidden fact about them. Not that they're perfect, but I didn't even know they existed until a Facebook thing where you come up and it was like, oh, you're Wendy Loomis, famous outlaw. It's like, what? Where'd they get the name Wendy Loomis? Do I look like a Peter Pan Wendy?
You're like, that is not me, honey.
But I Googled it and I was like, oh my god, this bitch is real.
Like, she actually
So then,
is.
yeah, looked it up some more. We're related.
We're just a bunch of outlaws eating snacks.
That's right. So, Dominica is the home to the second largest boiling lake. Temperatures ranging from 180 to 197 degrees. We don't recommend stopping by for a swim. I can second that because my water temperature used to be on 140. And it was just because I didn't mind paying.
Scalding hot.
I didn't mind paying more when I lived in Oakland, more gas to have it that way. And when I first moved in, I didn't ask him to change it because I was like, I don't have to worry about my fucking hot water. I just always had to add cold water to
You
it.
just always have to mix it.
Yeah, it was good. So, and then there's like more cool things in here. So let's get them all out.
So starting off is Bigfoot Spicy Picante.
Ooh, and this says this is a giant sized, sorry, brain fart, cheese snack has an unexpected spicy twist. Powerfully picante. You know, I actually like picante taste. It's just the whole huge jalapeno issue I had one day.
Well, yeah. I don't think we're going to find huge chunks
No,
of
we're not. So
but
I may actually really like
if
these.
we find a huge chunk of jalapeno in there,
I'm going to have a problem.
I'm going to have to write in about it.
Yeah.
We have St. Mary's since 1929. Breadfruit chips, lightly salted.
Oh, it's a different picture on here. And these ones are what? Breadfruit chips?
Mm-hmm.
So this one says it's supposed to be banana chips. They gypped us, but that's okay.
How
I've heard about bread. I've heard about this kind of fruit
They
actually.
mispackaged us.
So it says a tropical twist on a crispy snack favorite.
Jesus, Mama, you scared me. Come
Dried banana makes for a perfectly sweet chip.
here. What is this one? I can't pick you up this way. Mama's.
I've heard about this fruit, so I don't remember it being called that, but I remember looking at it, and that's the one I've heard about. So I'll have to look it up later and see.
Okay.
I'd look it up now, but my phone is still in your car, so.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, we do have my phone.
Yeah.
We have Sunshine Snacks Gourmet Crunch Popcorn with butter toffee pretzels and almonds.
Is there like another side?
Oh,
Oh, right here. St. Mary's Breadfruit. See,
so we got banana chips in here somewhere.
there's like a lot of shit in
we
here.
didn't get totally gypped.
No.
Either that or that's just showing what they could come in the
Depending
package.
on how many you get.
I mean, I got the family pack. I got the big one. So.
So this could actually be all of this.
Yeah, I
So
think
where's the gourmet crunch?
Oh, yep, because here is the St. Mary's banana
chips. Okay, so for St. Mary's banana chips, I'll read Jamaica's favorite snack.
We take it back
These
about being
lightly
gypped.
salted chips are made from breadfruit, a traditional staple throughout Jamaica. We'll just switch up. So where's the popcorn? Gourmet popcorn. This might be just a treat.
This is just a bonus.
It's
So
a
it doesn't tell
bonus.
us anything about it. Is there anything on the very back?
Well, you know, it says it on the front. So it's gourmet popcorn with butter, toffee, pretzels, and almond slices. That's pretty cool. This is a lot of shit.
Then we have Cheesy Volt Monster Claw that doesn't tell me anything on the packaging, so aside from cheese.
Monster. Oh, I have to look at the Monster Claws. That's cool. You know, I do have to say that I have to say these little Bigfoot things here remind me of chicken feet.
Yeah.
And I don't want to characterize, but chicken feet is like a big supposed, because I'm not into voodoo, I don't know. But on TV, they always have something about chicken feet.
Well,
It's
now,
always,
after I eat one, I'm going to become Hoodoo Mama Juju.
you know, that might not be a bad thing from our current situation. So Cheesy Volt's Monster Paws, made with real delicious cheese. These paws have monster flavor. I wonder who actually makes these. Who are these actually made? Product of Jamaica. Do they actually have, like, I don't want to sound ignorant. When you think of Jamaica, you think of wholesome and still kind of a little, not wild, but a little untainted by factories and things. So I'm just kind of curious if these are actually made in factories.
Well, I would assume so.
Well, I know, but since a lot of islands have to get their stuff brought in anyway, because all they have is the healthy stuff, I'm just kind of wondering if some of the stuff is like shipped over from other countries, like the UK or France, where they're dependent areas.
Maybe they set up the powder and they ship it off to be smashed.
I don't know, because that'd be really cool. Like, I mean, not that I think factories are awesome, they have pollution, but it would be interesting to research, actually, now that I just happen to think about it.
We have Holidays Chicken Chips,
Chicken chips.
ketchup, salsa de tomate. I botched that because I'm very fucking American.
Oh, chicken chips.
Yeah.
See, it's another chicken thing.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken chips. They're kind of like the fish and chips,
Mm-hmm.
only it's chicken chips. Did they ever put fish and chips
My
in a snack?
confusion that I have right now is, are they going to be shaped like fries or are they going to be shaped like little chicken drums?
Maybe both.
because there's a little
Well,
chicken drum.
See, it's fish, it's chick and fish, so it's both. It's a chicken drum and a ketchup, French fry. Because, you know,
That's true. They
chips,
call them chips.
this is an English item.
They call them chips, yeah.
Yeah. Cool people call them chips. Maybe I should just go over to Romulo's next time.
I would like an order of chips, please.
Yes, can I have
But then they're going to give
carne
you...
asada chips?
They're literally just going to throw some steak on some of their homemade chips and be like, here you go, weirdo.
Congratulate. They, you know what though? The sad part is as much as I change my food up, they probably think I was serious.
Yeah, they would.
They would be like,
100%.
okay.
They would have no issue believing that that was your craving of the day.
No, they wouldn't.
They would also ask you, do you want extra cheese?
Do you want extra? Yeah, they would. Do you want extra cheese or double cheese?
Do you want grilled onions?
Should we triple it this time? Do you want it in the middle like usual?
You want to spread it out evenly? So these are Sunshine Snacks Cheesies Jalapeno Spicy Cheese.
Cheesy's jalapeno spicy cheese. Must be on this one. Cheesy's jalapeno cheese. I don't think it's on there. Maybe it's enough. Maybe this one's a snack treat.
Okay, well we got things that aren't even
Okay.
on our booklet.
Okay, that's okay.
Um,
It looks like jalapeno flavored Cheetos.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these are coconut macaroon, Vestidos de Coco.
Tostitos? We don't even have that on here either. Oh yeah, we do. A traditional Puerto Rican macaroon cookie with the sweet and airy flavors of Caribbean
Okay,
coconut.
so I won't lie, feeling these, they feel nice and soft. Okay?
Do you
I
like
am-
coconut?
Yeah, here's my problem. I'm partially really excited for these because it's a macaroon, but I fucking hate coconut.
Well, you know what? I'll give you a little piece and we'll do most of those because we all know
Like, I'm really excited, but I'm so sad that it's
if it doesn't have coconut on it, it's not dessert to me.
Right. So we have Jamaican Choice. These are
Those are
90.
biscuits.
These ones are 99 cents. They come with a price on them. Plantain chips, garlic flavor, gluten free, no trans fat, cholesterol free.
So, a plantain is actually a banana, in case you weren't aware.
Oh no, I know.
Okay, so it's not like a plantation. I just want to make sure they know. It's not a plantation chip. It's a plantain. These are plantains are really good fried with butter and brown sugar. When I actually used to cook,
Well, I don't think you want to put brown sugar on garlic chips, but
no. But
I'm
it'd be interesting
also
to try.
really interesting on what a garlic banana is gonna be.
Well, they don't really taste like bananas though. They look like a
I
banana.
know.
You get more meat and they're cheaper up here because they think nobody wants
So
them.
now we're getting to the real snacky stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So we've got ping pongs. It's a big bag. Ping pongs, freshly roasted, coated peanuts. And this thing is heavy, guys. Like, this thing is packed full.
So I want to know what else is in there that says we're going to be bouncing off the walls. Because that's what it says. You'll be bouncing off the walls.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do a little dry.
treat.
It says sugar, peanuts,
Maybe it's just
hydrogenated palm kernel oil, skim milk powder, cocoa
it
powder.
must be the sugar.
Yeah. There's a lot of,
Or maybe it just means we're going to be so happy.
like, we're just going to be so excited.
So excited. So, oh, did you get my email? I sent that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So,
I'll
these are Devon chocolate dreams.
I don't want to really open those. I almost want to leave them for Devin.
No.
Just because they have his name on it.
No.
Well, I feel
Maybe
bad.
if he behaves better.
He has been lately. But
And I have to blank his name. Devin, you don't get anything.
you know what they say about
You be misbehaving. You didn't print your food stamps report this morning.
He misses it like I'd say
He always
40% of the time.
He always unfailingly does it Friday and Saturdays, but always misses Sunday. Chuck is not surprised when I come out anymore and I go over to the machine and he's like, here's all my slopes.
So guaranteed, he usually misses it twice during my week.
I think what the problem is, I don't think he does it on purpose. I think what the problem is when he doesn't have food stamps come through, he doesn't think, like, literally does not think about it. Because the only times he does it is when he has food stamps come through on his shit.
Except that the last one that our fearless leader, Han Solo, printed out, it was like this long.
See, Devin, she wanted to share your namesake biscuits with you, but she's not making a strong case for you. So you're never going to get these.
I'm trying.
Well.
Yeah, I'm just being honest, too. I don't want to share them because I like him. No offense. I just want to share him because it has his name on it.
Well, what about if we cut out that part?
I'm just going to pretend I'm eating him. And I'll be like, oh, that tastes bad.
I do not want to imagine eating anyone that you look with. Unless it's a zombie situation and I have to kill someone to survive, Devin, I will come after you.
I'll go after everybody.
I got some soft meat on
I'm sure I have some unfeeded rage that I haven't shared.
To be fair, I'll probably be the first one people kill to eat because I'm slowest.
Me too. But
I'm gonna take 2 steps and be like, zombies have at me. Like
I will run. They will find me passed out having an asthma attack, but I will run. I won't get far.
And if I'm running with you, I'll just sit down next to your passed out body and be like, Shannon, it's okay. We're about to become zombies. I'll try to stop him at just one bite so that we can have the thrill of no longer having medical issues.
I know, right?
So this is called Catch, and it is a soft caramel and crisp rice and milk chocolate. And if you feel that,
You know what's funny?
very squashy.
I was wondering because if you look at the packaging, it's like all crispy.
But it doesn't feel, it feels really soft.
Like marshmallowy.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll be
Another
interesting.
tidbit, I hate marshmallow.
And it doesn't say it's marshmallow.
This is
It says
another,
light,
You know,
crisp rice.
to be fair, these may be soft from being in my car today.
Oh, should we put it in the freezer?
No.
Okay.
We'll deal with it. This one is, oh god, Cocoa Crisp. Guess what it is, guys? It's milk chocolate with tender coconut.
You know what? So let's set these aside. This one's kind of harder. Let's set these aside, and we'll just decide which one is better out of the two. I have to say, though, I like this packaging better.
It is a prettier packaging. The other one's very light.
It looks more tropical because, I don't know if anybody, okay, so I'm going to turn this. Do you see that cool guy that's also a palm tree?
Yeah, but it makes it look like he's a skeevy perv.
I agree. I didn't know. I was actually thinking it reminded me of like those witch doctors with their little fans
Oh, yeah.
or
Holy cow.
feathers.
We're not ignorant, I promise. But we
We
are
just-
a little bit.
We love diversity.
These are tamarind balls. And I'm actually really
Balls.
excited for these because they look, I mean, you can't really tell on here.
Where's the ball?
It's like caramel in it.
Oh.
Tamarind is
Oh.
indigenous to tropical Africa.
Oh, I'll probably really like them then.
Yeah,
I love coffee that comes from the African continent.
I'm really excited for these. Okay, we're getting down to candy bars. Tiki Gold Vanilla Thrilla.
Vanilla Thriller.
Not Thrilla. I'm not even
Tiki.
joking.
Is this like a tiki torch? Like it's supposed to light you on
I
fire?
don't know. But I love the fact that it's Vanilla Thrilla.
Vanilla Thriller. I think that's cute.
Does anybody
And
want?
it's gold.
Does anybody want to take a guess as to what the next candy bar?
Let me see what we haven't done yet. Ooh, rum and raisin?
No. Guess what?
What?
It's coconut craze. I mean, I knew going into this there was going to be a lot of coconut, and I'm going to try everything, even if I hate it.
I'll take the first bite of everything that has coconut and tell you whether to bite small or bite big.
Guess what else we have? Coconut and pineapple,
Oh!
which I love pineapple, but that coconut's got me worried.
These look so good. They're like so cute
They
and
really
little.
do. They actually look like they're moist.
I wonder if we can, or if I, it has coconut. I wonder if I can buy these on Amazon. AJ loves stuff like this too. So,
Okay. This one has me a little concerned because it is called a chocolate digestive.
I don't know.
I feel like I feel like something with digestive in the name is going.
You know what it is? Here. So, it's a crunchy wheat meal biscuit dipped in delicious chocolate coating, a classic throughout Trinidad and Tobago. So, if you think about where it's coming from, it means it's edible.
Okay, but you cannot deny that their packaging looks like a poo rock.
Yes, it does. It looks very, yeah.
It looks very concerning coupled with the name.
I'm just going to. Oh, it's a
I will
same product.
I will say though, I'm really enjoying the fact that Jamaica has like these like seriously like 1990s like tags on them.
Yeah.
Like
They're kind of
I'm
cool.
really like the little premium down there.
Yeah.
That's like so like I grew up with that.
Yeah. Like I like things that are simple. Some of the stuff they do now, it's like they pay more to put shit on the.
They put more on the wrapper.
Yeah.
This is an
Edible.
yes, I'm hoping that is edible. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Ovaltine cookies, delicious barley snack.
This is barley snack. Where did I see that? Oh, right here. Please staring right at it.
And you guys can't tell, but I can already tell that these are going to be very hard.
Should we get milk out? Oh, I only have almond milk.
I'll drink milk.
If you want almond.
I'll take almond milk. It's not regular.
So when we go to eat these, we'll kind of dip them.
I think
We can let the dog try
I'll
them.
try. Let's see how our teeth deal with it first. If one of mine breaks, Mama's can't have one.
Good idea. I forgot. Oh,
So this is ginger biscuits, which I can tell you
I'm gonna love.
are also very hard.
Maybe I'll just snip it off and set it on my tongue for a while.
Right? Just let it kind of like moisten it with saliva.
Yeah.
I am really excited about this. This is the one that you mentioned earlier. This
Oh.
is the rum and raisin.
Charles rum too.
Look at that big old barrel on that.
This milk chocolate bar is filled with sweet raisins and infused with rum flavor. A decadent trip to the islands. Why do they always just use rum flavor? Do they take the alcohol first? I mean, do they boil the alcohol out and then say, oh, now it tastes like rum?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind even if it was packed full of rum. Because, I mean, if I couldn't drive home, I'd just sleep on your couch.
I actually thought about buying this alcohol to push her mouth out in between, but I was like, Erica may not be able to drive home.
I wouldn't sleep.
I would have put AJ on the couch.
I
with
don't
you.
work until 12 tomorrow, and I don't say no to booze. Yeah. Bill did come in, and if we get the call tomorrow, he'll start at 2, but I still don't know if we're going to get the call, so I'm still not going to show up till 12. So now we have suckers. These will be interesting to share. Shannon has to lick them first.
I was actually thinking about that, and I was like, because we have the juice in there. Oh, we don't have suckers on here. So this must be the extra surprise they send.
Yeah, we've got a couple of extras. So this one is a mango bubblegum pop. This one is watermelon bubblegum pop. And this one is a strawberry bubblegum pop.
So they're just like the bubblegum pops.
Yeah.
Or the 6-year-olds only put them.
Only with better flavors. It's not ass, and ass.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'm actually really glad I'm doing this with you
Presumably.
because I can only lick after you and Penny.
That's a good
And that's the only way I'm not really thinking about it. Yeah.
Well, I'll try and surprise her. I'll try and pop it in her mouth.
You can do one
surprise.
side, I can do the other. That's true.
And to cap off our little big box, we have Ting, which is sparkling grapefruit flavored beverage, which I think is going to taste like squirt.
I think that's just it.
Yeah, that's warm as shit.
I wonder what it tastes like warm though.
Probably like warm squirt. Like, I wholeheartedly believe that's going to be like squirt. Because squirt is grapefruit drink.
It is. That's probably why I love it.
Okay,
Okay. Oh.
so how do we want to start, Shannon?
So I want to start with something salty
Okay,
and then move to something sweet.
so then we have the lightly salted chips.
Let's do those ones. Because I'm totally gonna have to look up the name of the fruit. It could be breadfruit. I just don't remember the name of the fruit. I remember what it looks like because I watched this whole thing on it on YouTube.
It literally smells like stale bread from a bread box. So you guys can't really see it, but it even has like seed grooves.
Oh yeah. Oh god, it tastes like a chip. Like a stale chip.
Not a good one.
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? Stale Pringles.
But far less fulfilling flavor.
I'm actually going to save these for when we're eating sweet things and my mouth is too sweet. Oh, there's water. Oh, you brought soda too.
Yeah. I got it all planned out.
I got you the apple water.
I mean, they're not bad, but
I know, but I'm sweet.
they're not good.
I'll save these for AJ. But I will use, this is perfect in between because it's so plain.
Mm-hmm.
It's salty, but not too salty, and just kind of plain. Maybe just something you give your 3-year-old to shut up.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like,
Give them something to chew on.
it's
And you don't feel bad when you give it to them
Yeah.
because it's not like
a fruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
with a little bit of salt.
Yeah.
Okay. Wanna try banana chips?
Yeah. Let's decide which one tastes better.
Now I love banana chips, and I've had all sorts of banana chips, but I expect these to taste exactly like.
A banana.
Yeah.
Ooh. These are like thinner than our chips.
They're way less sweet too. They're like
They're almost salty.
saltier than the breadfruit lightly salted.
And homemade banana chips aren't normally salty. Oh, green bananas, sunflower oil or palm oil, sea salt, and onion.
It's a weird place.
So I will say I do like the consistency of this chip. It's like
They are really nice. They have a
Thin.
good crunch, but it's not hard.
and it's like eating a banana that's salted. It's not a bad flavor. It's
No.
actually like a
You
snack.
can't
I actually like them.
You can't taste the onion. Like if you wouldn't have said onion was on that list, I would have had no idea.
I can taste it, but I can, but I can't. Like it's there, but it's not there.
It's like when you first touch it to your tongue, you're like, there's a weird flavor. Nom nom.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna push past it.
but I actually like these. I'm surprised I like them.
Hi, baby girl.
I mean, here our banana chips are like almost as thick as this.
And they're
So-
they're super sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I thought those were gonna be sweet, so I'm a
I know
little
we had
disappointed.
another salty thing in here.
Let's try
These
something
ones.
sweet. I need
Okay.
to break the salt. No, let's try this one.
You want to try the garlic popcorn?
Yeah.
Or the garlic popcorn. Cut. Edit that. Erica's dumb.
Okay, what was garlic in here that was?
This one.
Oh,
The garlic
Yeah, we're
flavor.
gonna.
We're gonna have to work our way up to that one. Do you need help there?
Somebody's trying to keep me from getting back.
They're not child proof. They're Shannon proof.
Hi, baby. Oh, she's like, you're eating snacks.
She's like, let me up, mom.
I have to go cut her hair or something.
She was snacking on her dog food.
So I'm gonna get like all. Here we go. Got one pretzel and one corn. So the
I'll do
pretzel
the
looks
same.
like it had like a piece of the corn caramel on it.
Mine looks normal.
Nah. This is like a Jack in the Box with carrots or pretzels thrown in.
What if I put a corn and a pretzel in my mouth at the same time?
It's not bad. I love anything that's caramel.
I actually really like that.
Me too. But you can't have any. Does she expect you to bring him home treats?
Oh no, absolutely not.
Okay, good.
But he knows.
Let's. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do just a couple popcorns because I need to get the salt out of my mouth.
Too salty? Too much salt going on?
Yeah,
She went ham on them little banana chips. Now she's regretting.
yeah.
Cleanse the palate.
I'm gonna rinse and swallow in a minute.
Swish it around and guzzle it down. You look like you're more unsure about the water
No.
than the
I was just thinking about customers I had last week who had gotten the alkaline bottles. And they were so excited. I mean, they sounded like they were from here before and at the same time. Like maybe one of them wasn't from here or I don't know. You know, people sometimes are just weird, but they were so excited about the alkaline water and telling me all the benefits of alkaline. And I looked down, I was like, I can't drink alkaline water. They go, you can't go, no. I go, I'm naturally balanced. Too much alkaline
Mess you up.
it does.
I remember that. And then you had to go on a frantic search for fucking water that didn't
Spring water, spring water.
Please, no more.
Oh my god.
Okay. I really
What do you want to do?
want to try one of those macaroons.
Okay.
I feel like I know I'm gonna hate it,
I hope you do, so I can finish.
but maybe I'll love it.
That would be cool if you loved it, because then I could bring more macaroons into work like I used to, and the gas attendants won't be the only ones eating them.
I like macaroons.
Just macaroons naturally come with coconut.
I know.
Okay, so I'll take a big bite.
A whole one, big bite.
So
Are they super coconutty?
they're coconutty, but they're not like overly, because once you start chewing it,
You can smell that though.
it
That smells super coconutty.
once you start chewing, the coconut taste starts to go away. Sorry, that was way too big for my mouth.
I want to say the thing was like this big.
Did you have the same thing I have?
You're a liar. It doesn't go away. It gets worse the more I chew. Don't think that you're lying.
Maybe I just have high expectations. Okay, so I love these. She doesn't.
That was a little hard to swallow.
I feel like I should go get you a napkin. It's like a paper towel.
No, I'm good. Anything I put in my mouth, I will eat.
Anything?
Anything. Except for Devin.
Because I bought one of these to try too. Or a store.
Oh, I'll try one.
Because I think parents with kids with issues should know they're out there.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
Okay. Something not coconut.
Mmm. Let's try. Do you like spicy?
I do. I like spicy.
Let's just get the jalapeno out of the way.
Okay. Literally, like,
I can already see like jalapeno flakes on these. I can smell it. Okay, so I
It's
don't
so good.
normally like. I mean, I actually like jalapeno flavor, but I don't normally like the jalapeno craze that goes on with chip and jalapeno on it because it. So what we buy locally, it seems almost like it's made on there to burn your mouth.
Mhm.
I actually like these because I'm just tasting it.
These are way better. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a little kick.
Oh yeah, but you don't feel like somebody threw something on to make it more
It's
than
not-
it tastes natural.
It's not like our Cheetos where it's covered in weird powder. It's like
It's like it's
it was like it was rolled in dried jalapeno.
yeah, or like inside the actual crunchy thing. I actually like these. These are actually good.
Those are really good.
Okay. What else do you want to try?
How do you want to follow it up?
You know what? I'm gonna follow it up with rinse in my mouth.
I will follow suit.
Follow it with some ketchup.
Okay. Really interested about these ketchup chips.
So I'm really curious because it says ketchup, and then underneath the ketchup, they say Salsa.
di tomate.
like it's not tomato paste, but it's tomato salsa. And nowhere in here does it say that spicy.
I don't think it'll be spicy. I think they literally tried to imitate ketchup. That's my
Kind
hope.
of like some of like Lay's and some other brand chip. I don't think we sell the ketchup chips here though.
No,
Lay's has so many different kind of chips, and they don't sell them here. Sometimes I'm like, what? It's like Kit Kat, banana Kit Kats.
I know. Japan
Hey.
has all the good flavors of Kit Kat, by the way. All of them.
They do.
What do they give America? Birthday cake, which isn't bad, but I mean, it's nothing compared to banana Kit Kat. Okay.
So they do come in a chicken and a fry. And the chicken, actually, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like those Rice Krispie things, where it's like got air inside and it's like a grate.
You know what I miss? 3D Doritos. So good.
Oh my god. This doesn't even taste like ketchup. It tastes like I swallowed tomato paste.
Straight up. Tomato paste. It's like tomato soup.
Yeah, like it's not a bad flavor. It's just definitely.
It's not what you expect.
No.
It's not like ketchup from the bottle. It's literally tomato soup or actual tomato paste for like spaghetti.
Yeah. Not even for spaghetti. It ain't flavored at all.
No, I mean, if you get unflavored paste, like the thick stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what to really say about that yet.
I don't not like them.
I think they would be something if I was traveling and I felt alone because I couldn't speak the language and I saw something familiar because years ago. And I'd be like, oh my god!
These remind me of America! No, I actually really would just sit down and snack on those. Those are actually, I give those a 10. That's my first.
I still can't even decide on them.
That's my first for sure 10.
I mean, I really opened the bag and all I could think was, damn, Bloody Mary.
I think they look good. I mean, they don't look appetizing, but they
It's hard.
taste so
Can you pull
good.
these forward? Because it's hard to tell. But they're red. Like, that's not an orange red. That is a red.
Okay.
Something sweet.
I think. Yeah, but which one?
And this
I'm
help
gonna try
our
the
digestive.
cookie.
I know it really just means it's an edible.
Oh, I know.
I'm assuming. I mean, I don't want to think I'm that retarded, but I really think it's an edible.
I like to think that it's because
I
it's
think that's-
dietary fibers.
Edible.
Mm-hmm.
Because other countries, they think of things different than we do.
Yep.
I mean, really, they probably eat our food and they're like, oh my god.
Are you kidding me? They probably put it in their mouth and spit it out because they're like, why do Americans like sugar so much?
I know, right? These remind me of something we have here. I can't think what they're called.
Those fudge things.
Oh, the ones that are kind of like this, only dipped in fudge.
They're the big square ones? Yeah. Tastes exactly like that. A little bit better.
Because they're not so sugary. All right. I give it a 10.
I enjoyed that.
That was actually good.
Go figure. Chunky chick like the chocolate cookie.
I'm really down for these Ovaltine cookies.
Okay.
So, I'm curious to know though. Where do these come from? Jamaica. I was curious
Don't mind
because
me over here slobbering on myself.
Ovaltine here is a drink. A chocolate drink. It's like one of the best chocolate drinks ever. Like, don't give your kids Nesquik when they're little. Give them Ovaltine. Because it has more vitamins and other things in it. And it's not so sugary, so your kids don't learn to be hooked on sugar.
The only thing I know about being a mother is I can't feed my dog a lot of certain things.
I feed them to my dog anyway, and I'm sure that's why her teeth are so. Okay, I'm not gonna eat the whole thing.
They're like, mamas can't have that. Break her fucking teeth. You give me the bigger one.
It actually breaks teeth in your teeth. Crumbles. Okay, we have cookies like this here too, and I can't think what they're called. I think they're just called biscuits.
It reminds me kind of of those like vanilla wafers, but harder, and they obviously don't taste like vanilla. They don't really have like
Yeah. They don't have a bad taste.
no, but they don't really have just like a flavor that pops out in your mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this my negative.
It's like a sweet saltine.
That's just being kind. Because I'm pretty sure that's gonna be really close to what we eat here. So let's just get this out. Oh wait,
yeah, I'm not sure.
I need something. I need here. I need some salt. Monster Claws. You know these Monster Claw, the way it's packaged though. When I saw it, all the first thing that came to mind was Scooby Doo. Where are you? Crystal Cove. Holy shit!
That is bright orange inside that package.
That is so bright.
It almost made her glow.
I literally had to go back.
That's like brighter than our cheese puffs.
It was like.
Yeah, the inside of that bag is just glowing orange.
Okay.
Oh,
They smell like a Cheetos.
It kind of smells like movie popcorn.
Really? Maybe it's like, what are those things? Pheromones?
Pheromones?
Yeah, like you smell what you want to.
I want movie popcorn. I hate popcorn.
Well, maybe you don't want to like them. You know what that reminds me of? A crown.
Yeah, I want to know in what universe this was a monster that came after you. Those little stubs.
It's a crown. It's a little tiara.
I'm gonna give those a 2, honestly.
They're not really much different than what we have here. I do like the fact that it fucking blinded me when I opened it.
Yeah, that was a good part of it. It literally tastes like Cheetos, but less flavor.
But if you need something and you're camping and your light goes out,
It will light your way.
I wonder if these have like radiation in them because that was fucking bright when I opened the bag.
I know, like it had been waiting this
I was not expecting that.
Hallelujah. Okay, now do you want to get these out of the way?
Yeah, just because I want to move on to something more skirt. Any more skirt.
She wants to move on to something better.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's going to taste like those biscuits, but with chocolate in it. And I'm not sure how that's going to go.
I'm hoping they taste more like a shortbread.
We shall see.
I was hoping when I saw the package, actually.
I'm really excited for the ginger biscuits, though, because I love ginger.
Me too. I'm really hoping I'm not disappointed.
Right.
Oh, these actually look kind of crumbly. Here, I mean.
They do.
They look kind of powdery. They don't look like those other ones.
Hard as a rock? No, they don't.
It does taste like shortbread.
Mm-hmm.
I'm psychic and I didn't even know.
This girl knows all about these snacks.
Yeah, it doesn't even say that in here about it. There's a sheet.
All it says is chocolate creams. Chocolate cream filled biscuits.
Sweet, crunchy biscuit.
Yeah.
It tastes like shortbread.
Tastes like a shortbread cookie if you just put a little bit of chocolate, smash them together.
Yeah, like, they're actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
I give these a 10.
I'm giving them an 8.
I'm gonna give them a 10 because I love shortbread.
I'm not as big of a fan.
It proves I'm psychic.
There is that. Alright, Psychic Mama, what's next?
Ginger biscuits. I gotta rinse my mouth first, though, so you bite first. Here you go.
Well, I open packages as gracefully as my life is presented. Yeah, this is big. Not hard. I'll give you a smaller piece.
It's just crunchy.
Yeah. Maybe it is hard.
You have to, like, secure it and then break it. They smell really gingery, but they don't taste really gingery to me. Like, I can smell this.
You can smell the ginger on them. The taste is bland. Doesn't taste like ginger, but it does give your tongue that little tingle of when you make fresh ginger tea using the ginger root.
Yeah. You don't taste it.
I'm pretty disappointed because I really love ginger.
Ooh, I'm getting an aftertaste right now of ginger.
Shit.
Maybe you should have swallowed.
I will. My problem is I swallowed too fast.
That takes away all the excitement.
I don't want anything sitting in my mouth that long.
Why not?
It doesn't get better. Obviously, 18 plus channel over here. They're very dry.
They are very dry. Like you can smell, like there's ginger in here. You can smell it from over here. But I got an aftertaste. Maybe you had too much.
I get it's frustrating because I'm literally getting that tingle on your tongue that you get if you make fresh ginger tea.
Oh yeah, mine's still tingling.
But there's no taste.
There's no ginger. Okay, I'm gonna save this cookie for myself. Okay. Well, let's have some salt.
Okay.
Because garlic and ginger go perfect together.
Yeah, obviously. There's even some onion in there.
I had a rinse again. That's like stuck.
Yeah, it's very dry. As soon as the last piece that I put in my mouth was way too big. Because as soon as I started chewing it, the more I started chewing it, the drier it got. I was like, oh my god. Then things need Jesus.
Is it on solo or text you back?
When I have my explosion. It was on the phone.
Oh.
And he always answers for me. Mistake number one.
Me too.
Everybody, he never answers. Yeah, he does. He answers all the time.
The problem is that people got used to saying that, and he doesn't need to respond if you already told him something. He doesn't need to respond and basically kiss your ass. Every single, like, oh, thank you, good job, bud. You send him a short message. I don't wait for him to respond unless I need a response.
Mm-hmm.
And if I think it's urgent and he might not hear his phone beep, then I call. And
So,
he always answers me.
The thing about him, though, is that if he doesn't feel it warrants a response, he's not worried about it.
No. But everybody else freaks out.
Yeah.
And a long time ago, people quit texting, but it's been years.
I know.
Like, wake up, grow some balls, and text your boss.
And we did used to have someone that got a hold of people for all sorts of asinine reasons. Got a hold of me specifically for asinine reasons. Starts with an S and ends in an N.
Hey, you know, it's not hard to spell Shannon.
Not you! Oh, not you.
I know. You're really good.
The one with the penis.
I have one of those too. Or I did for 9 months. Inside me. I grew it. I'm down.
You're so fascinating. I wish I could grow a penis. Not inside me though, on the outside. Major penis envy going on over here because Ricky has no problems and I have all these problems. These are really good.
These are so good.
I will say,
I don't just taste garlic.
mm-mm.
These are actually, if parents are traveling to Jamaica with dietary restrictions, these are actually gluten-free, cholesterol-free, and no trans fat.
And they do taste good. Like, especially if you have a kid that likes garlic, they're good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they're not too hard, so you don't have to worry about, like, them being sharp and poking your kid's mouth or anything.
Mm-mm. And they're thin.
Mm-hmm.
Easily.
That is one thing I'm finding that Jamaica is doing that I really like. All of their chip styles are thin. I like that.
Me too. I don't like these big, thick fuckers.
So you have to, like, break through. I'm going to be the first to say I don't have the best teeth in the world, so I appreciate when my stuff's a little softer.
Me too.
Okay, now we're down to spicy candy and a bunch of coconut.
And some chocolate.
And this makes me really sad because I really love pineapple and I'm just
Don't be
hoping.
sad. Here, we'll just do this and get that out of the way.
Okay. No artificial
Because
flavors.
you can real quick You can real quick cover it up with that garlic.
Right?
You know, that almost reminds me of the flavor you'd find on a Tim's chips.
Oh yeah, right? Tim's chips are good, by the way. Tim's chips
kind of too thick.
They are. They're the tougher kettle chips.
So do you just want to take a teeny piece from mine?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't want to open a whole one because if I hate it. Good God.
So this actually looks like it was smushed, like the two were smushed together, like it's coconut soaked in pineapple juice. Or maybe a dried pineapple.
There's no pineapple in that bitch.
I like it. She gives it a 0, I give it a 10.
I give that a -20. Based on that's a fuck ton of coconut.
I'll save it.
Yeah, that's all you do.
So,
Thank God for these.
so I taste a little bit of pineapple.
Yeah, but you don't advertise something as coconut plus pineapple.
Well, that's what it is.
You have to get halfway through it before you can taste any damn pineapple.
It's coconut plus pineapple. It's like coffee plus creamer.
I do creamer plus coffee.
I used to, but sometimes I drink my coffee black now, especially if it's still from Africa. Well, something about their coffee I really like.
It's good. These, nah. If you're not a fan of coconut, don't put that in your mouth.
There's definitely coconut soaked in pineapple juice and then dried out.
I am surprised that it was a moist, soft treat.
Oh, see, it doesn't say with pineapple. It just says with coconut.
Yeah, but then why the fuck you put pineapple on the front? You mislead me. You make me think that it's gonna be something. Oh, these are also vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO. So.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Where's that?
On the front.
Oh, where'd you see that? Oh. Right.
So these are another.
This
really
is kind of
good
cool. Like they have a
little
lot.
snack if you go over.
They have a lot of snacks that are just friendly. And,
Yeah.
you know, I think part of that is though, is because my own personal opinion, it's easy to not be gluten free, or it's easy to be gluten free.
When you're not working with it to begin with.
Yeah.
If you don't put it in everything.
Yeah, and
It's
if you're
easy
making
to have
things
it
from like
gluten-free.
more natural ingredients, like the ingredients on this is really short, but
Actually, the ingredients on
Vegan.
most of these things are pretty short compared to ours.
yeah, it's just quick and to the point.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I know my friend would appreciate it because her little grandkids, I mean, they eat gluten, and they literally get blisters on them.
Mm-hmm.
One more than the other. So it was like a big concern. It used to be where they could have like a little regular bread and she would just buy the gluten-free pasta. But as they got older, it increased.
Mm-hmm.
And it runs in their family. It's actually just that generation.
It happens though.
It's weird. I personally think it's kind of weird how it's like just that generation. I guess her one sibling has some issues too.
But I also think it's more. I know that there's issues that come with it, but I think it's more beneficial for them that they are allergic to it. So it's something that they can't have it.
Yeah.
Versus having it and liking it and trying to cut it out.
Yeah. Well, like I try to buy, like if you look over there, I think I still have a box of gluten-free spaghetti noodles because if I know they're coming, I try to always have something gluten-free so I can cook for them too. And
Yeah.
okay, these are the roasted coconut peanuts.
Okay. These I know I'm gonna like.
Or coconut peanuts. So it's just like a.
Love them.
So
Kind of like those M&M covered.
I like nuts. I'm not actually a big peanut fan.
I love peanuts.
Only because when you're raised poor, peanuts
Are a big staple in your household
for snacks.
because it will fill you up, and they can buy them in abundance, especially when they have those packages.
Shells on them.
Yep. Where it's like you just came back from the fucking circus and they gave you the leftovers that the elephant didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll sit down and shell peanuts all fucking day.
I don't mind peanuts. I like peanuts.
What freaks me out is when you run into someone that puts the whole shell in their mouth. Do you do it?
I used to. I used to be able to turn a cherry stem into a pretzel too. Can't do that anymore either.
I'm just saying, when I see someone eat the whole peanut, shell and all, it freaks me out a little bit.
Well, I wouldn't eat the shell. I would.
Oh no, I've seen people eat the shell like my papa. Sorry, Pop, putting you on blast. My papa.
Extra vibrating.
He sucks on the peanut shell until it's soft, and then
I
he
would be
chews it all
worried
out.
that would like. See, I used to put them in my mouth, pop them in my mouth, and spit the shells out. Completely just split down the middle in half.
He just sucks on all the salt off of it till it's soggy and then just crunches it all down.
I would be worried that I would cut my inner lining trying to
I will say,
expel it.
my papa is the one that showed me this ever since I was a kid, especially Coca-Cola bottles because I'm old. They always came in glass containers. It wasn't specifically from Mexico that you found Coca-Cola in glass bottles. And he would always buy a little package of Planters unshelled peanuts and dump them in his Coca-Cola.
I've done that. It actually tastes really good.
It is. Like,
so good.
It cuts down the sweet by adding the salt. And I know it sounds really gross, but it's
so good.
actually really good.
It is. It's super good. I'm going to move on to more balls.
That's fine. You're a ball fan. I get it.
Yeah.
She likes balls, guys.
I do.
Also, single. Hit her up.
No.
Oh, come on.
This looks like a homemade, like, so, for you people who make, like, your homemade, is that a puke bear?
God, I hope not, because I'm about to put this. I think it's the rind. That's
what?
I don't know.
That.
I'm gonna get a different one. Now you got me all paranoid that it's a pubic hair.
So, it looks like a piece of plastic.
So check your tamarind balls for plastic or pubic hairs.
It's plastic.
All right, well, I'm not touching that ball.
It looks like the color of the bag. Like maybe when it went in the bag, it had like a shaving off another bag.
You've already ruined this bowl for me because I'm gonna forever think of this as a pubic
It's
ball.
wrong.
You're gonna. I was gonna tell me that you ain't got redheads over there. That's thick like a pubic hair, and it's got these little curls. Oh, you just ate some pubic. Extra something. Tell you what.
It's plastic.
No.
I feel safe and secure right now.
Yeah, guys, as we're talking about how it's great
This is
that
how I'm
there's
gonna beat the coronavirus.
right. Well, we're sitting here talking about these snacks are gluten free and non-GMO.
This is sour.
I put the whole thing in my mouth, Shannon. It's not getting better.
Okay, this.
It's like a warhead.
Wow. What the hell is these things? Where are they on here?
I just swallowed that without hardly chewing it because I was afraid to chew more. I literally almost just choked. Would rather choke than chew that more. I was really excited for those.
Tangy, sweet, and sour. See, it says right here, caramello, so I assumed it was caramel.
It's not
This,
caramel, guys.
so, whatever this bug thing is, maybe it's a pteroman, is the name of the fruit? Oh, it is.
I will tell you that this tastes like a molasses ball
That's what I was thinking. It reminds me of a
rolled and crushed up like warheads.
yeah. It's a pteroman ball. So it looked like, I didn't pay close attention last time, but on the front, I thought that was like a vanilla. Or like a I don't know why. That's not what vanilla looks like.
I thought that was like a peanut.
Yeah, but I saw the dark thing. I thought, oh, maybe it must be like some kind of vanilla.
I thought that this was gonna be like, you know, like
This reminds me of if anybody was ever raised Adventist. This reminds me of some of like the homemade snacks.
Jen, you're Seventh Day Adventist. Hit me up. Let me know if your mom ever made you anything that.
I guarantee not this, but this is like the fig snacks that they make homemade. So, but they don't put it in like
I'm
sugar.
gonna tell you what. I've never put a fig in my mouth that was anything.
It's like figs and dates and a bunch of other things, and they roll them into little balls.
And I popped the whole fucking thing in there at once.
Yeah.
Not. -5.
I like them, but I ain't gonna eat them all the time. Let's get.
Here, you can have your plastic contaminant ball back. Filled death ball.
Oh.
You should trick AJ into eating one of those. Almost chocolate covered in brown sugar.
Mama doesn't like me.
I'll trick him. I don't care if he likes me. I'm a vamp.
He's actually hiding from us because he knows we're doing a video. He's at his friend's house.
Yeah. Give it a whirl. She's the brains. I was gonna say I'm the brawn, but I'm not.
Are you thinking I'm brain? Because I literally do try to take the world over every day. Should I get the scissors out? Should we just stab it?
It's like I can't get a grip on this.
Because we have that shit on our hands from that ball.
I got it.
Better than me, man.
This is another glowing one.
Did it make you go blind though?
A little bit.
Like it's crazy. You don't expect these to be that fucking bright.
Like we have stuff inside of foil packaging too, but nothing we have is quite as
Bright.
vibrant.
Yeah, because this isn't like we have like bright Cheetos and stuff, but
Mhm.
their bright is a dull bright. This is a
These are like safety colors. Like
yeah, like
these are like the colors you see out on the runway with the glow sticks.
so this is spicy picante. So this one was the one I was actually
Yeah.
excited for. I wish I could get a whole. So and they do look like chicken feet. I was trying to find a whole one. Ooh, that's spicy.
That is good.
Spicy, but it's like this spicy. It's hotter than the jalapeno one.
Ooh, doggies, I love it. It's got a 10.
I give it a 10. If you like spicy.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Gets that
If you
fucking molasses ball out of my mouth.
If you just like salsa and you don't like spicy, don't eat them. Because
You gotta like spice to like those. Because they do have a good kick. It's not like a hot, like scalding hot.
no, it's not.
It's just got that nice little tingle.
I think it'll tingle.
Tickles your tongue a little bit.
I'm only gonna try one of these.
Okay.
So which one do you want to try? There's a mango, watermelon, and strawberry.
That's what I did at first. I was like, candy. Yeah, that's like that's candy. I'll do either mango or strawberry.
I'll give you mango, and I'll do strawberry.
Anybody knows if you put something hot in your mouth, I know what that mango makes it that much better.
I hope so.
Smells like mango.
Does yours look all?
Raggedy Ann?
You know what? It to me, it's not like so. Here, it's not like a Raggedy Ann. It reminds me of like the natural fruit popsicles.
Oh, I actually really like those though.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it tastes like it's. Does it taste like mango? Like actual mango?
That tastes like butt. I only licked one side. Was I wrong? That tastes like butt.
It tastes like a real mango,
Not a good one.
but not a I mean, mangoes naturally aren't. And actually, you know what it reminds me of is a mango and a papaya.
I'm kind
Like
of
more
like, that's not a
papaya?
mango.
Yeah, more papaya than mango. Do you need to?
Let me put this fish back in its wrapper. I feel like I was lied to.
I'm sorry. Do you want my strawberry? It tastes like the popsicles.
I'll try the watermelon.
What if that one disappoints you too?
Then I'll just be disappointed. maybe then I'll steal your strawberry. Can't steal what's being given. I barely opened this one and all you can smell is sweet. I think watermelons are just pure sugar. Oh look, it even looks like a little watermelon.
That's cute.
That is cute. I like
How come this one didn't have seeds?
now I'm a little concerned.
I feel like I got gypped.
I hope those black bits are down. This, so there's this misconception with watermelon stuff where they make everything tastes like that watermelon bubble gum, which does not taste like watermelon. That's what this is.
Watermelon bubblegum?
That's what it tastes like. Like the Hubba Bubba watermelon, it tastes like that. So it doesn't taste like real watermelon, but you hardly find anything that actually does.
Red Bull.
That's true. Yeah, this literally tastes like Hubba Bubba. So I'm not disappointed. Because it's like Hubba Bubba.
I feel like you've been gypped each time. Like,
yeah, I keep getting screwed. Yours tastes like actual fucking strawberries.
yeah, mine
Like
literally
actual-
tastes like those popsicles that are made out of real strawberries.
It does. It tastes like actual legitimate strawberry. And meanwhile, I had butt mango.
That is papaya.
That is not mango. I know. That is not mango.
It's papaya.
Like, I know that actual mango isn't, like, super sweet or anything, but that doesn't even...
So let's get this. So we'll start our candy bars. Let's get this one out of the way.
Okay. Go with the rum first?
Yeah. I don't know if I should have that. It might mess up my epilepsy.
I don't think they actually put the rum in it.
No, I'm just being a smart ass.
Okay. As I look just to make sure that you're not going to go into a fucking seizure.
It's cooked out. I know.
Puberty's hard. They added 2% rum. My voice went out.
I'm plastic hair.
I was thinking about your pubic hair.
It tastes like a chocolatey candy bar version of rum raisin ice cream. Like you can taste it.
You can taste that rum. It is in there.
It is.
It's not the candy that you're going to eat to get yourself drunk.
I mean, about
Shannon.
that.
Because...
I can't take 2 sips without being drunk.
yeah.
And I'm easy.
This
so.
would do
You
Shannon.
don't drink.
But for me.
I gotta get that chocolate out of my mouth. There's no time to do those.
It is good, though. I really like that. And it's not just because I'm an alcoholic.
I'm not an alcoholic. I wish I could drink one beer like you.
Anymore. I'm not an alcoholic anymore. I can be honest on YouTube.
Well, I would not be so lightweight if I hadn't downed like a total of 26 plus shots and mixed drinks, and
Get herself in.
because I was already drunk and somebody kept handing them to me.
Yeah. Don't have the friends that start handing you stuff. Be
Because
like,
they've never seen you wasted
if you have a friend
and then let you go home with strange men.
that truly, yeah, okay. So if you have a friend that truly loves you, be like me when it comes down to your friends. Because if you get drunk, I'm going to say, sure, honey, you can have another shot. And I'm going to fill that bitch with water. And I will be giving you water shots the rest of the night.
I'd be buying you a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
I'd say, here, have a cup of coffee, eat a hamburger, and then you can have another beer.
You can even lie and
You
tell
should
them-
never drink on an empty stomach either.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. And some people will sit there and go, oh, well, then I'm going to throw it all up. Well, then clearly you're drinking too much.
Yep. As soon as you start throwing up, you have alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah. And that's what I did. I threw up 6 times, and the bitch had to clean it all up.
I like how you stopped. Like, do I want to admit how many times?
She said she quit counting at 6. But yeah, because that was the last time I drank for a long, long time. And then when I went to drink again,
You got that what? Angry Orchard,
something.
apple.
Well, no, it was something I had when I.
So I remember when
moved
you went
to
up to
First
see
Eugene.
Layla,
Yeah, I bought it because I hadn't seen
and
one
they
in
were
a long
just in the
time.
little cans.
And I was hoping that I wasn't such a lightweight anymore. Because I'd had like a few
Mama's
sips here and there.
going to town on Peg in the background, and she was not itching herself, honey. She was pounding that leg.
Don't judge.
I'm not judging. You should see Bo. He gets yeah. Trying to give me the.
So
She's trying to
my dog is in love with a pink unicorn that's also Pegasus. She's human size, and my little dog just. She's
But it's
in love.
okay. I don't
judge.
I don't
judge
her because my dog, who is unlike Mama's, is not a 2-pound little thing. He's 100-pound Newfoundland Black Lab. Is in love with my person size because it's about Shannon's size sloth.
Yeah.
And he's very aggro because he doesn't know what he's doing, but he's in love with it and he wants to make sweet love to it. But instead, he angrily humps the air around it. And then grabs it and violently shakes it. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's how you treat a lady. You got this down pat, son.
So I'm going to, because she hates coconut, I'm going to do the coconut craze.
And I'm going to do vanilla Thriller.
And I'm going to, some of my chocolate came off because it melted in her car. But I'm going to show you, got like a little wafer there.
Already reminds me of a Nutter Butter. Or a Nutty Buddy.
I'll be honest, I don't taste any coconut. I'm a little disappointed. Right now I'm tasting it.
Okay, because I was going to say, I keep getting shafted. The vanilla Thriller is good. I don't find it so thrilling. Nothing is tingling. But it's good.
It's actually good. It's really flaky though. Like I had to, like the wafer's dry.
So this for vanilla actually tastes more like an actual vanilla bean. Grab some.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like our vanilla.
So is it shaped like mine? Yeah. So they are both like wafers. And then they're coated in chocolate. So I didn't really taste the vanilla, and I was disappointed until the more I chewed, the more I started to get like an aftertaste.
What can I get you though? The more you chew, the more it's there. Like these fuckers. These nasty little ball sacks. Those are gross. Okay, she likes them. It's seriously like molasses.
I thought that's kind of what they were like a molassesy caramel or something.
There's no caramel there. The only thing that was there was sadness.
I think if you would have taken a small bite, it would have been
like maybe if you weren't a fat ass that was excited for caramel and shoved it all in your mouth.
I feel like our next box, we should invite another coworker to come and do this with us because he would. Here, go ahead.
Which one?
The one that would enjoy foreign snacks.
The one on the candy? Or the one that drives a motorcycle?
He's the only one that would enjoy foreign snacks. So this one's mine.
I think your future not husband would.
Future not husband. Oh, he would too, but probably say something like.
I'm gonna have to put up with this sass.
Racist without thinking about it.
Yeah, get us kicked off YouTube before we even start.
God bless him, because I know he's not really that way. He's just repeating.
But that's the thing, though. He really is ignorant when he talks.
He is.
He doesn't listen to anything he says or how it sounds.
He doesn't.
And it's really sad because he's a sweet guy.
He doesn't.
And he's really not the way that he comes across.
It's like he's repeating what things his grandparents had probably said.
Yeah. Well, Jokes that
He
your
needs to grow up. He'll learn quick when he gets his teaching license and gets fired from his first job.
yeah, the jokes your granddaddy made
Are
60
not
years
okay
ago.
because they're not funny.
They're not all right, bud. So I feel like this is gonna be kind of like a soft crackle.
So I took this one just because it said cocoa and had like a palm tree, and I'm glad I did because there's like something soft and white and gooey in the middle. It doesn't say it's a coconut though, I don't think. Oh yeah, it does.
It does.
Okay, well I'm glad I grabbed the right bar. So it's like a little nougat with Rice Krispies.
And this is like the same thing, except it's a soft caramel.
These are good bars.
Yeah.
I like my scary wrapper better than the other one.
Yeah, your pervert wrapper.
Yeah. You know me, I like them perverts. Not really, but.
She doesn't want to date them, but.
So if I had to pick my favorite out of all, if you could pick 3 favorites, which one would you pick? Let's kind of spread these out.
Okay. I would honestly, if I'm only allowed to pick 3.
Okay, that would be one of mine.
This, and the rum bar.
Okay. So if I had
Everything
to
else
pick,
is good, and I really love those ketchup chips.
I would pick
But I like the spicy, and I like the garlic.
my radioactive. I really actually liked all of the banana and plantain chips. This one is my favorite though.
The only one I didn't like was the breadfruit. I was not crazy about that. It wasn't that it was bad. It was so bland.
It's like a.
But I will say
It's
that is a
still
perfectly good snack.
It's good for kids because kids need to quit thinking that everything has to have flavor.
Or like when you're, when you're having a day and you're feeling a little depressed and
You know what? This is the perfect snack to have before you go drinking. Fills your stomach. It won't change your palate. Not that I would know because I don't drink.
I think that's something that if you were just mindlessly needing the hand to mouth.
Which is what I was doing after we ate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's hungry. So am I. That was a perfect thing because.
And, I really
like this.
I liked everything that was salty. But
if she would have let me pick 4, the ketchup chips would have been on mine.
Mine's, yeah. I don't know why I like these, but I do. But they're not my favorite. Because they're like a sour treat that I can only eat when I'm in the mood to eat sour.
What about popcorn?
I can get that here.
Yeah.
Okay, popsicle.
Oh.
The
She
popsicle.
didn't really like her sucker.
I did. Like, I really like that. Nope, actually, I'm going to have to go with this. Because it is really hard for me to find little coconut treats.
Well,
so there's my 3.
You found it, and it upset me greatly when I put it in my mouth.
So pretty. At least we didn't open both of them and shove them both in our mouths.
That's exactly why I was like, I'll just take a little piece of yours.
Okay. It was good. It was really good.
I will say, if I had to eat something or someone was going to shoot me in the head, and I had this, and this as my option, I'm putting the coconut in my mouth.
Are you trying to plastic?
The taste of that thing was awful, and yeah.
I swallowed, I'm live.
I'm for now.
Maybe that right there was a cure to coronavirus. That little piece of plastic. Maybe Bill Gates put that piece of plastic
or
in here. Or
maybe it was a very thick pubic hair. Well, yeah, it was shoved inside a fucking sour ball.
So tasty good. Okay, so we're done. But we're gonna come back and I'm going to share this bar. This bar
I got balls on the brain, sorry guys.
that is like amazing for parents with littles and food issues. fact this isn't touchscreen. I broke the touchscreen feature.
That's alright, it works.